Can you guys see that? It is a lovely 4 degrees Fahrenheit, or feels like -10 today in upstate New York. I'm about 30 minutes outside of Albany, New York today at this new A-frame called the Hidden Sparrow A-frame. The host described the interior as mid-century modern. It's one of my favorite cabin interiors I've seen in quite some time. I think you're all really going to enjoy it. It's also 4 bedrooms though. It's quite large, so we have a lot to cover. Let's go and start the tour. Upon entering the property for the first time, you will come to this bridge with the cabin in the distance. And you have this very beautiful and picturesque creek that runs all throughout your 60 acres of land. On this one side of the bridge, you do also have this nice outdoor fire pit for the warmer months. The cabin is perched at the top of this hill, so to get there, we're going to continue down the quite long driveway. These drone shots also show you how much space you have on the property. And we have now arrived. This is the main front exterior of the A-frame. I love the bright wood siding. You'll also notice down there, you do actually have a garage at this A-frame. That's quite rare. I do not see that at a lot of A-frames these days. These other drone shots also just display how large this property is, especially that other portion of the cabin jutting out there on the right. But that's it for the very chilly exterior, so I'm now going to walk through this door and come inside to the interior. The first room that you see here is the very cozy family room on the bottom floor. You'll notice quickly throughout this home that by far the most popular color used is white. I'll come to the fireplace now and take out the decorative wood and get the actual firewood that can be found further down the hallway. I will light all this up though, and I enjoyed my morning cup of tea here every morning during my stay. I also really enjoyed the white paint job on this fireplace. I thought it was different and very eye-catching. One of the key features I have to point out in this room is the insanely comfortable couch. Not really sure what I'm doing there, but there are a bunch of outlets throughout and also a ton of pillows. I believe that the couch is from Restoration Hardware. Finally, in the family room, you do have this large smart TV mounted on this wall next to the fireplace. But we're now going to walk down this hallway because it's time to go and check out the first bedroom in this A-frame. Bedroom 1 of 4, very modern, sleek, elegant, sexy, all comes to mind when I see this. You have a very nice Tempur-Pedic queen mattress and some cool decorations throughout. But that's it for the bottom floor, so let's now come up to the main floor. You'll notice these 3 doors on the left. We're gonna start by going through the door on the far left. This takes us into the second bedroom. I really like the layout in this room. This is where I ended up sleeping. You'll see the white minimalist decor continues in this space. I also loved all the different fragrances, flowers, scents, and decorations in this bedroom that elevates the guest experience. Along the far wall, you do have a smart TV. I believe this is the only bedroom with a TV in it. I'll also point this out. A-frames notoriously really struggle for storage space, but you do have some drawers built straight into the wall. Now, if we pan to the far right, you'll notice in that far corner, you do have a desk. That's because this is another very smart Airbnb property embracing the work from home movement. So you do have a fully equipped workstation. Everything here from an extra monitor to a nice keyboard and mouse awaits you. Last but not least, opposite of all that, in this other corner, you do have a sizable closet and a mirror. We'll now go right next door and walk into another bedroom. If we round the corner, you'll notice we have another set of drawers built right into the wall, and the rest of the setup is pretty minimalist. Over here, you have another closet and mirror, which is pretty similar to the last bedroom. And in this corner, there's another fully equipped workstation. The major difference being is that you have this really big and white comfy chair that you can spin around in. The last of those 3 doors that we saw earlier contains the main bathroom in this cabin. There are 1.5 baths total. There's also a bunch of free bathroom amenities. You can see a bunch of them on top of the counter, also including your usual shampoo, conditioner, and body soap can be found in the shower. Finally, behind this large sliding door, you can also see a washer and dryer unit, which is always a great amenity. Now that we've covered a lot of the bedrooms, we're going to enter into the main room. I really love the beautiful wood finishing throughout the ceiling and the wooden beams that are painted white. To begin to break down this main area into more detail, we'll start first in the kitchen. You have kind of a cool old school looking oven next to your fridge and freezer there on the left. If we move further in, you then have your stovetop and a double sink. We'll now back up a bit to point out the large countertop space there on the right side. I mean, just look at all of this space you have to cook. You also have your dishwasher there in the middle. I'll now point out some of the free goodies throughout the kitchen area. In the jar, there are some chocolates, also a bottle of mineral water, fresh vegetables and fruit, and a cool Bose speaker. Now at the far end of the countertop area, you have a very nice and well put together welcome package. It includes some delicious local chocolate, a card, a nice bottle of red wine, and some info on the local area. After the kitchen, we'll now venture deeper into the main room. If we pan to the right, we'll start first with your slick black dining table setup. You have 4 chairs around it and 2 cool art pieces in the center of the table. Now into that far corner, you actually have basically a full bar here. You have a bunch of different liquor and spirits here. The owners have very good taste, everything from your basic cocktail supplies to a good selection of whiskey. We'll now head into the living room area, which is one of my favorite spaces in the cabin. These guys really did their furnishings correctly. You have 2 more very comfortable couches similar to the one we saw downstairs, and just look at that gorgeous floor to ceiling fireplace. Absolutely breathtaking, especially when all of the natural light streams in the middle of the day. The plants that you see right here are also all real. They are not fake. I think that's very rare at an Airbnb. I don't see that too often, but just all of the decorations throughout this space were really on point. The entire room felt like it belonged in an interior design magazine to me. You can just see even more plants here, and I love how the green contrasts with the white fireplace. This is definitely the room to hang out at in the middle of the day so you can capture the light. But that's it for everything on this main floor, so I'm now going to round this corner and go up these stairs to the 3rd and final floor, as there's still a lot more to see. The first spot I'll point out is this lovely sitting area off to one side. You have these 2 fur rugs that cover up most of the floor, and then those 2 modern leather chairs. They're very comfortable, and it's a great spot just to chill and read a book. I'll also briefly pop over the side so you can see a bird's eye view into the main room. After the sitting area, we'll now walk through this door into the 4th and final bedroom in this A-frame. I really like the minimalist setup with the mattress and the bed frame there. Also, all of the lighting fixtures were on point throughout this bedroom. You'll see more of those drawers built into the wall, and there's some cool decorations throughout. A lot of it was some family memorabilia, I believe. They even had a $2 bill. I had one of these as a kid. The free goodies continue. This time in that basket, you have your towels, but also some free face masks and some free sleep masks. I was really impressed overall with a lot of these added amenities. For the final room, right next to the sitting area, you do have a half bath. So you have your toilet on this one side of the room, and on the opposite end, you have a beautiful circular mirror and a clean sink setup. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.